My Lord Doctor, my Lord Master, we are gathered for the end.
You weren't there, in the final days of the war. You never saw what was born. But if the time lock's broken, that means everything's coming through. Not just the Daleks, but the Scar of Degradations, the Horde of Travesties, the Nightmare Child, the could-have-been king with his army of meanwhiles and never-weres. The war turned into hell, and that's what you've opened, right above the earth. Hell is descending.
My kind of world.
Just listen, because even the Time Lords couldn't survive that.
We will ascend to become creatures of consciousness alone, free of these bodies, free of time and cause and effect, whilst creation itself ceases to be.
You see now, that's what they were planning, in the final days of the war. I had to stop them. Get out of the way. The link is broken. Back into the time wall, Rassilon. Back into hell.
You die with me, Doctor.
I know.
Get out of the way. You did this to me. All of my life you made me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My own President, the Daleks are moving in for their final attack. It's now Is everything alright?
What do you think, you damn fool? We must head for the tower at once to prepare for the possibility engine.
But your new version isn't ready yet. You only revealed the plans to the High Council a week ago and...
It must work! Help me to the machine. At last, we shall have our rightful power over all of time and space. And what infinite divine perfection we shall bring.
I can't seem to find it.
Doctor? Doctor? Doctor!
Yes, Clara.
Doctor, I need you to take me to that restaurant where Danny and I met the first time. We're meeting up again.
You really like that fellow, don't you?
Yes, I do, Doctor, and I'd appreciate if Orson or some other uninvited guest didn't turn up. If something goes wrong, I'll give you a ring.
Clara, I've told you before, you can't keep using the TARDIS like this. If a date goes wrong or you miss Corey, then please just fix it as any normal pudding brown would.
Doctor, is this right? Should this happen?
No, this shouldn't happen. What's happening?
Danger?
Oh, Clara, this is beyond danger. This is wrong. This should not be happening.
It would help if we all knew what shouldn't be happening.
The time vortex. It's fading. But what worries me more is it's emitting temporal energy that's deforming our time zone. This is wrong, Clara. We need to leave this time zone now.
Yes, as you said, but what's going to happen next?
No, that is not the point, Clara.
Then what is the point?
The point is, this has happened before. Or rather, it is happening. Right now.
Hello? Yes, you've reached the TARDIS. Who's this?
Well, who is it?
You're not gonna like this.
Right, what have you dragged me in here for?
Something I thought you ought to see.
This is it? I don't need to read about this stuff. I've seen it happen on several occasions.
Maybe so, but flick to page 68. Do you remember the Sycorax being involved?
But I don't understand.
Neither do I, but from what I can gather, something's altering time on a massive scale. Take a look at this.
Right.
Silurians?
Yes. We have to go, now.
Why and where?
Because we need to take a closer look at what's happening to these periods in time. River, stay put. Tell me if anything else changes. Okay, pick any period in history and we'll take a look.
Are you having fun?
Maybe.
Okay, any time during the Roman occupation of Britain. That was my favourite topic in history.
Okay. 52 AD. Why not?
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
Wasn't it just? Come on, old girl. I was wondering where these got to. Okay, that normally works. The symptoms of the situation could only suggest the time vortex is... Oh dear. This is going to be a tricky one.
Well, that was unexpected. Danny's going to think I've abandoned him.
Clara, the TARDIS is just shaking so violently that its own core is a step from eruption, and you're blabbing about the soldier teacher. Please, shut up.
Okay, fine. Sorry, but Doctor...
Clara, please. I have to take drastic action and shut down the engines before we're all blown to smithereens.
But that means we'll be stuck here.
Until one of us comes up with a plan, yes.
Good one.
But how can the vortex just vanish?
That's what worries me. Things like this have happened before, but there's always been the slightest trace.
What does that mean?
It means we've picked up a trace. A small part of the vortex has been retained, and it's calling out to us.
Oh, you beauty! Look at this, Amy.
And what does that mean for someone who can't speak Gallifreyan?
It means we can lock on to this signal to find out the cause of the disturbance.
Okay then, what are we waiting for?
Nothing.
We haven't a moment to lose. Whoa!
Okay, what was that?
Something bumped us.
Oh no.
So, what is it?
According to this, we've been hit by a Type 40 TARDIS.
So another one, just like yours?
Not exactly. You see, Many's the only one still in service across all of time and space, which can only suggest.
It's my TARDIS, from a different point in time.
Is that even possible?
It shouldn't be, but it's happened so many times now that I'm starting to doubt it. Anyway, we're landing now.
Oh, perfect.
Is that a scrape?
I'm afraid it is.
Where are we?
Cardiff, south of Wales, UK, Europe, Earth. Need I go on?
Nah, I know.
You don't know Cardiff like I do. Trust me, that water fountain isn't just a water fountain.
Meaning?
I'll show you exactly what I mean once we get into Torchwood.
Torchwood? What's that? A secret organisation or something?
Precisely. My past companion Captain Jack Harkness worked there, along with Gwen Cooper and Yanto Jones. They fought the battle while I was away. I'm not sure what happened to Gwen and Yanto. Jack's probably still living a life somewhere in the universe. With Alonzo, I suspect.
Who?
Just a boy I set up with him. Haha.
I remember. Rose and I followed a hospital ship to World War I, where we encountered the empty child.
The empty what?
The empty child. But anyway, we don't have time for stories.
I've often used the rift in time and space that just so happens to be over there for recharging the TARDIS. It's a gap that leads straight into the vortex, but sometimes unwanted alien guests seep through. The place we're going deals with those.
So what do we want with it?
The original Torchwood hub was destroyed, but I'm hoping that enough of the equipment has survived to tell me what's happened to the rest of the time vortex. Stand there.
Why?
You'll see.
Wow, secret base under the pavement. Snazzy.
Exciting, isn't it?
Not really what you expect from a top secret military base.
The hub was destroyed during the 456 incident. However, it looks like what we need has survived. This is connected directly into the rift, so we should be able to scan it to check for interference.
Like that makes any sense?
Yeah, and it's as I feared. A race of fluid beings have entered the time vortex.
Sorry, what?
Beings without a body, a living consciousness, free to travel time and space without being restrained by physical form. However, these guys must have immense power if they can rip the time vortex to shreds.
Okay, I'm really starting to not like this.
We don't have much time.
Doctor, something's happening.
No.
What are those?
Creatures from the time vortex. When something's wrong with time, they swoop in and repair the damage. The Time Lords often refer to them as Reapers.
Where are you going?
To take a look.
Are you mad?
What's going on out there?
Time is collapsing. If we don't do something now, this could be the end of time. But this damn machine won't give me any conclusive results. These beings are too complicated.
I think I might be able to help with that.
No. How can you be here?
Doctor? Who is he?
He's me.
That is where you are mistaken. I am here on behalf of the Time Lords.
Yeah, I thought you lot might have had something to do with this last time we met.
You were too late to stop us. We had the possibility engine fully functional. All we needed was the staff of Rassilon to bring the gate to life to allow us to ascend to our true forms.
And now, you can shape the time to your will, and thus they created you, the interface.
I am the embodiment of the Time Lords. I am all that holds the rift in place.
But why do that? If you want the end of time to come, why not just pull it apart?
We want you to see this. We want to see all your efforts go to waste. We got lucky. We caught 2 versions of you in one time zone.
Surely that means I will stop you to see this to the end.
Not necessarily. Time is ours now, Doctor. It goes by our rules. I suggest you go up to the surface to see your petty little humans die.
What's that?
They've overloaded the rift with time energy. It's gonna blow any second.
Reapers, we just want to talk.
And they don't. Come on!
If you dare harm me or this annoying young woman, then I'll have to do something I really don't want.
So will I. Now come on, Doctor!
What are those fools doing over there?
Oi, that's me you're talking about.
My point still stands. Anyway, what's happened to them?
Well, we bumped the TARDISes on our way down. We put each other out of sync. Therefore, we cannot interact with them.
And they can't interact with us?
Not necessarily. Future me over there can remember what's happening to us in real time.
How is that possible?
Don't ask me. I don't make this stuff up, you know. Well, sometimes.
Come on!
Thank you, Clara.
I don't want to hear it. Why didn't you listen to me the first time?
Clara!
Oh, Doctor, you're impossible. Oh. Shall we go? I'm not sure this is where we're meant to be.